So we're just in Marks and Spencer's, and apparently the whole country card payments have gone down. I don't know if that's just Marks and Spencer's card payments have gone down, or if the whole country card payments have gone down. But I just looked on Google, and nothing's been written on the news yet. So literally, this whole shop is just absolutely packed, and they're saying cash only, cash only. And I think it's really funny because they're trying to make us a cashless society, and then as soon as the technology fails, what do you do? No one's got any cash. So Scott's just gone over to the Aldi cash machine to see if he can draw out some cash. In the meantime, everybody's just stood around here waiting for the car payments to come back on. So we just tried to go to McDonald's because in Marks and Spencer's we were going to get some lunch in with our shopping, and the lady there was stopping people in the car park, and she also said it's the whole country. The whole country's card payments have gone down. No one can use card right now, so no one can get petrol, diesel, no one can pay for anything, no one can get their shopping, no one can buy a train ticket. Like, is this just in Essex, or is this the whole country? Because we're thinking, oh, perhaps it was just a blip, because we've come over to Chelmsford in Essex. Maybe it's just here, and there's nothing written on any news or anything. So we thought, oh, we'll go to the nearest cash point, because there wasn't one at Aldi. So we had to leave all of our shopping in Marks and Spencer's and just walk out. We've managed to get cash out, but surely everyone's going to be doing that. So all the cash machines are going to be completely rinsed. It's Saturday, the banks are now closed. And I like conspiracy theories, so I think, imagine if they say it's some sort of cyber terrorist attack or something, and then no, but it could be, couldn't it? This is what they'll say, and then we're going to have to get involved in the war with Palestine and Israel. That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe that's my conspiracy theory. But anyway, for now, I don't know what everyone's going to do. So I hope you've all got your shopping in and whatever, especially if you live in Chelmsford, because you can't use your card. So we're just in Marks and Spencer's.
Alright, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that told me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Quadash Paya. And before I get into it, I want to just open up with this precept real quick in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3. And if you hear any banging in the back, that's the heater. But it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low and real quick, because people get their checks through direct deposits. So she said, I believe this is in Scotland or one of those, or if I'm not mistaken. It's not on Google, whatever, but she said it was the whole country, and all the cards, the card system was down, right? She said they couldn't, pay for petrol, diesel, you can't travel nowhere or leave, no train tickets, right? And that'll disrupt all the cash machines because everyone all at once at the same time is, in panic mode trying to get cash out. They got to go grocery shopping, put, put fuel in their cars to go to work, to pay for all types of things. People pay for on their digital, on their phones with their cards, and the banks was closed. She said, so say the banks just shut down and everybody got to take cash. I feel they're trying to have everyone take out all their cash, right? So that way nobody will have that cash, so they can come up with a new payment system, that digital payment that they've been talking about, CBDC, and a lot of people could easily go out of work, you know, and it just shows a snippet of the the disruption of regular day buying and selling, you know, just normal things people would do. Oh yeah, you got money? Yeah, just PayPal me or Cash App or Apple Pay. You know what I mean? And that's another way for them to eliminate the middleman with these um, app payments, right? But it says also when they shall be afraid that which is high, and fears shall be in the way. All right. So that's the point I wanted to get on that. All right. I want to get this real quick as well. Second Esdras, 16 and 21. And real quick, this also, when you think about, Amazon, right? Um, joining hand with Whole Foods for those different grocery stores to be cashless. But in a sense, they're not only going to destroy cash. That's just the beginning. But when they destroy these, you know, um, ways of paying on your phone and cards, because all roads is leading to the MOTB, Revelation 13 and 16. Lord willing, we get it. So it says, behold, victuals, which is like food, goods, hey, even victuals don't mean this, but even commodities, is going to be disrupted. And they talking about things are going to rise up more over here in America, Babylon the Great, this coming winter, as we head to 2024. So, when you go into history, like in the 80s or the 70s, the way the government started to rationalize oil, food, etc. A lot of people wasn't getting their daily bread, so to speak, or you know, paying things off or whatever, you know. So it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. See, she was talking about shopping and this, going to McDonald's. So she thought, what? Oh, everything's good, right? So good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. So she's thinking, oh, we good. Maybe like a day, like 2 days ago or a week ago, and then boom, sudden evil, sudden disruptions, all right? But see, we're not going to get caught up with these sudden events because we know it's prophecy, and also what? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. See, it says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Because then you're going to have people start looting, robbing each other, right? Remember when the gas went up about last summer? People were stealing gas from the stations. So what? They started shutting them down. You see? People were stealing it or robbing each other for it. That's why it says sword, right? Famine and great confusion because people don't know what's going on. We're telling them it's prophecy. These things are going to accumulate, But if they don't want to take heed, then they're going to get caught up like a thief in the night when shit hits the fan, just like that, It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall cast down. All right, I want to get another precept in the book of Isaiah. And she also even mentioned a false FLAG. When they've been talking about these different type of these different type of cyber attacks, so that they can usher in their new CBDC, which is going to lead to that digital currency they're going to want in people's bodies their hand on their forehead because they're going to come in the name of convenience saying, oh, well, you can't lose it. People can't steal it. See? You're interconnected. Things are easier, right? And people are going to go along with it, especially if they haven't been eating, they haven't been feeding their families, they've been homeless, they can't pay utilities for heat and light, they can't go back to work. So people's gonna be, their backs are gonna be against the wall. You see, but that's when that's when you gotta have that faith. That's why Paul said, knowing the terrors of the Lord, we persuade men. So this is Isaiah 24, and I believe it's around, okay. Let's go to Isaiah 24 and verse. Nah, we're not gonna get that. No wine mourneth. Let's start at 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. And what she was sighing, she was showing a form of sighing and crying. While she was being merry-hearted, oh, we're going shopping. Then boom, they had to go home. They couldn't even, Slack. But it says, the mirth of tabrets ceased, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth, right? Because, for people to party, to buy food, buy drinks, you pay for that. You gotta work to, you know what I mean? You gotta work to eat, So if you can't work, then, but we know the scriptures say, my servant shall eat. The Lord fed us in many ways, in many situations. The prophets of old, even now through our personal testimonies, So the mirth is being destroyed. Ain't no more party, ain't no more all these holy days. The Lord is gonna, hey, I believe that's in Amos. How the Lord despises people's feast days, right? It says the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth, right? And this reminds me of Isaiah 24, where it says, as in the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. As they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, they knew not. Right? So they didn't know until that flood came, until that storm came. We telling people, hey, a storm's coming. It says, hey, even fucking Trump said it's a calm before the storm. That was before. I believe that was either 2020 or 2019. I forget up top, but it says, they shall not drink wine with song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Partying, whatever. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. So people are going to remember, look for the word, look for the Lord. Lord, please help me, my family. And the Lord's not going to listen, because right now is the time. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he's near. That's Isaiah 55 and 6. So wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability at that time when, brothers end up like pilgrims, as Esther said. And these are all strategic trial runs for the big shebang, so to speak. So and this is another reason why I believe Yahushua was stating how we're supposed to store our treasures up in heaven, because these things, all this is temporary. Let me see if I get this precept. End of your world. Alright, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 25. It's a good one. It's been a while. I read this. It says, Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and really the elect is going to escape. Some may be martyrs. We salute you for that, right? You're gonna be glorified in the kingdom. And some are not gonna taste of death. The Lord will, put a standard towards his men, meaning a way to escape, right, and see my salvation in the end of your world, right? So this is the end of Esau's world, as we get closer to. Matter of fact, let's get that as we get closer to Revelation 13 and 16 and World War III. So people are questioning things, but hey, Lord revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Let's get straight to the point. It says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And the word in the Hebrew is karagma. Karagma meaning an incision, right? Something carved inside of you. You see? Like a piercing. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, say he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So, there you go. The mark of what? The, you know what? The BEAST. And this is why brothers say MOTB. Those are the initials for that. To disrupt the algorithms. But yeah, I hope this was edifying. And this is coming over here. This is going to be a global thing. One world currency, one world government, one world army, which is not going to be established, right? Job 23. So anyway, with that, till next time, I'm going to say shalom.